will be learning about C Sharp keywords. So, C Sharp contains reserved words that have a special meaning for the compiler. These reserved words are called keywords. तो C Sharp के पास कुछ रिजर्व वर्ड्स होते हैं जिनको हम एज अ वेरिएबल यूज़ नहीं कर सकते हैं. इन रिजर्व वर्ड का कुछ स्पेशल मीनिंग होता है कंपाइलर के लिए. कंपाइलर को अगर वो वर्ड दिया जाएगा, वो कीवर्ड दिया जाएगा, तो वो एक टास्क करेगा उस वर्ड से रिलेटेड. Keywords cannot be used as an identifier. Like I already said, keywords cannot be used as a variable or identifier. Keywords in C Sharp are distributed under the following categories. Modifier keywords. Modifier keywords are specific keywords that indicate who can modify type and type members. Modifier allow or prevent certain parts of program for being modified by other parts. तो मॉडिफायर कीवर्ड्स कैटेगरी है कीवर्ड्स की जो इंडिकेट करती है कि कौन जो है टाइप को मॉडिफाई कर सकता है या उनके मेंबर को मॉडिफाई कर सकता है. ये प्रोग्राम करते करते आपको आ जाएगी चीज़ें. अभी ज़्यादा मतलब नहीं है इस चीज़ का ना. इसको अभी रहने देते हैं. ये कुछ कीवर्ड्स हैं: एब्स्ट्रैक्ट, असिंक, कॉन्स्ट, इवेंट, एक्सटर्न, एक्सेट्रा. ओके. Now access modifier keywords. Access modifier are applied to declaration of class, method, properties, fields and other members. They define the accessibility of the class and its members. तो इसमें क्या होता है? एक्सेस मॉडिफायर वो कीवर्ड्स हैं जब हम कोई क्लास डिक्लेयर करते हैं तो हमको यूज़ करने होते हैं. ये बहुत मोस्टली हम यूज़ करते रहते हैं. Like in declaration of even properties, we will learn about properties, fields and other members. But what are these we will see na. So the access modifiers are like public, private, internal, and protected. So in public access modifier, the public modifier allows any part of the program in the same assembly or another assembly to access the type and its members. So as it is conveyed by the name public, now it is publicly available. So the class mentioned by this access modifier public, you can access it from anywhere. Okay. And the next one is private. So as the name specify, it's private. Okay. So it restricts other part of the program from accessing the type and its members. Only code in the same class or struct can access it. So it's important to learn that only code in the same class or struct can access it. Okay. Like I am showing you now. mm, like this is my program. Okay. I am creating. mm, okay, I am creating another class. Add, yeah, class. And just for access modify class, access modifier. So now I have namespace of hello world. We will learn about namespace, or I think I already told you or taught you about this. Now as this public. Okay. Now it is private. Let's see public first. And we declare a method public, any method name. What will it return? Void nothing. And message. Okay. And what it will do, it will just write some code on the console. And hi, I am from access modifier class. Access modifier class. That's it. Okay. Now let's see in our program CS. Okay. Can we access it? Let's see. In our main method in program class, let we see what will happen. I want to access message. Class name is. I have to create instance of that class, I think, or for that, let's modify class variable. Name is like access object we have to create. You will learn about that. Do not worry about these things for now. We are just creating an object for the class we have created. So new keyword, class name, and that's it. Okay, we have created the object of our class, and now we can access the method. Access modify class dot message. Yeah, we can access it. Okay, as there is no error. But what if we do it with private? Now, as the private access modifier said that only the code in the same class can access it. Now, can we access this code in this class, in program class? No, as it's showing an error. Like access modify class dot message method is inaccessible due to protection level. So we cannot access the private class from another class. Okay, that's it. Now let me see about another thing. Internal. The internal modifier allows other program code in the same assembly to access the type or its members. This is the default access modifier if no modifier is specified. So the internal modifier allows just another program code. Okay, in the same assembly. The code must be in the same assembly. Okay, you will learn about this. Now main is public, private. Okay, internal is by default. If like I do not write anything here. Okay, now it is default by it is internal by default. Okay, for week I can set that like. Can we access this code now from another class? No. Okay. Why is internal? Okay. Protected. The protected modifier allows code in the same class or a class that derived from that class to access the type or its members. So in protected class, if we are creating another class that inherits that class, the base class, then we use protected. Like inherited class can use that fields or members. Okay, it's easy now. We will learn about these things like when we learn about classes and objects. Okay, this is just the starting, so leave it. Statement keywords. Many of you maybe know about these things. If, else, switch, case. These are statement keywords used for making a statement. Okay, or writing the logics for the program. Now method parameter keywords, params, ref, out. These are some method parameter keyword. We will learn about this when we learn about methods. Okay, namespace keywords. So when we use namespace, we use some keywords with that using dot operator, or this is scope resolution operator, external alias, operator keywords. Okay, operator keywords perform miscellaneous action like mixed action, not only single action. Okay, as, await, is, etc. Access keywords, literal keywords, do not have to worry about these things. Na? Type keywords, bool, byte, these are the data types. Okay, contextual keyword, add, where, dynamic global set value. Okay, now contextual keywords are not converted into blue color as when used as an identifier. So we can use contextual keyword as identifier in Visual Studio. And even like here is an example, like we can use the reserved keyword as a variable by adding a prefix like at the rate. Like I have reserved keyword class. Okay, I have reserved keyword class. Can I use a variable name with class like int class is equal to 1? Can I do that? No, there is an error. Why? because identifier expected, this is not an identifier, this is keyword. Okay, so but if I write at the rate here, now I can access it now. There is no error, this is just a warning. And what is the warning? The variable class is assigned but its value never used. Okay, we will use this thing like in console write line and at the rate class. Now warning will be suppressed, as you see. Okay, there is an error because that is internal by default and we have created. Now make it public, the error will be gone. Now why there is an error now? Public class message, I do not know. Why it is like that? I think. Okay, okay. I have to create it public. This method. No, no issues. Okay. Query keywords. This is used like this is very important. We will learn about this in detail. This is you. These are used with link queries. Okay. Okay. For now, that's it. These are some properties. How to create property. Now in this example, they are using reserved keyword as identifier of the class. So that's it. We will meet in the next video.